Story 1. Yoshida Kojo Kabushika Kaisha Zippers. They make everything themselves. Yoshida Kojo Kabushika Kaisha smelts its own brass, concocts its own polyester, spins and twists its own thread, weaves and color dyes cloth for its zipper tapes, forges and molds its scoop zipper teeth, and so on. Yoshida Kojo Kabushika Kaisha even makes the boxes it ships its zippers in. And of course, it still manufactures its own zipper manufacturing machines, which it carefully hides from the eyes of competitors. Story 2. Culver's is still resisting the trend towards restaurant and shittification. Their buffalo tenders and chili fries are just as good as the day I first had them. Story 3. Milwaukee Power Tools. Prices have gone up, but they have been producing good stuff recently. They were somewhat blending in with everyone else for a while there, but it seems someone has taken over management who realizes people will pay for quality tools. Story 4. Epiphone guitars have been increasing in quality over the last 5 to 10 years. Granted, the prices have increased too, but they are still a fraction of the cost of their Gibson counterparts. It is a great budget instrument brand that is getting even better. Story 5. I run a small local business, won't name it to avoid self-promotion, haven't raised prices since we launched 10 years ago, and still work day and night for our clients. Shout out to all the other small businesses still doing things the good old-fashioned way. Story 6. Arizona iced tea. The person refused to even raise the price, saying something like, "I have enough. Why should I try to make more money during hard times?" This is not the exact quote, but it's the general gist. Story 7. Surprisingly, Aeropostale. They used to be mainly marketed to tweens and young teenagers, but they changed it to broadly young adults in the mid to late 2010s, if I recall correctly. The quality is good, to be honest, and their sales are stellar too. Story 8. There is no research here, but it seems like Zaxby's hasn't changed much in a good way. They were a little more expensive pre-pandemic, but now everyone else has caught up. Our local one, at least, is quite consistent in quality. Story 9. Bob's Red Mill oatmeals have been of the same high quality for years. Some of the products have gone up a bit in price, but nothing seems exorbitant. Unfortunately, Bob passed away not long ago, but the company is employee-owned, so I'm hopeful that the quality and reasonable pricing will continue. Story 10. Duluth Trading Company t-shirts and flannel shirts are exceptions in a trend where clothing quality is declining, notably with LL Bean. Their shirts maintain the high quality they have always been known for. Story 11. Kroger's Private Selection Ice Cream. Private Selection Denali Extreme Maximum Fudge Mousse Tracks Ice Cream Tub is my favorite, followed closely by Private Selection Sea Salt Caramel Truffle Ice Cream Tub. Story 12. Face masks. I'm a carpenter and use them all the time. There are way better options for quality masks now that I didn't have before. I like the disposable ones because the reusable silicone kit ones are a bit heavy and hurt my neck if I wear them all day. Now I have a bunch of great, easy-to-store ones in my toolbox all the time. Story 13. I'm going to go with Trader Joe's since I haven't seen them listed. I'm not saying the quality of each individual product has not gone up or down. They don't make their own stuff, but prices have remained pretty reasonable. When everyone else was charging more than $6 for a dozen eggs, I could still get a dozen jumbo cage-free eggs for about $3. Story 14. My local sports bar, which I've been frequenting for 10 years, has always made the best bar food, including fantastic wings, burgers, fries, and drink specials. They have 30 TVs with all the games and more. Just after COVID, they closed a few days midweek to make it work, but never once changed their recipes or prices. I am very grateful. Story 15. Mission Barbecue is still simultaneously nothing amazing and yet way better than fast food anywhere else. Their service, at least in the Philadelphia area locations, is always top-notch. Story 16. From what I have been told, a lot of Walmart-associated brands have kind of reclaimed their reputations since Walmart led a war against quality for many years. Champion and Wrangler actually have good quality clothes if you buy directly from them now. Not sure about what you can buy in Walmart. Story 17. American Eagle denim is amazing. I'm in my late 30s and hadn't shopped there in forever. I was on the hunt for some good jeans, and their stuff is quality. Story 18. Victorinox Swiss Army knives still have excellent quality control, affordable prices, and are still backed by a lifetime warranty. Handy little tools too. Story 19. For a second, I didn't read the title right. I thought this was just about products that went downhill. And from reading the comments, I thought everyone collectively agreed that it was easier to list the exceptions to this. Story 20. Abercrombie & Fitch, their quality is fantastic for the price point, especially compared to other similarly priced brands, and there's almost always huge deals online. They also realize that no one wants to see an Abercrombie & Fitch logo anymore, so most items are unbranded or a collaboration with the National Football League, NASCAR, Formula One, etc. Story 21. I am a beekeeper, and I haven't raised the price of my honey since I started selling it 8 years ago. My costs are about the same, so I see no reason to raise prices. Story 22. I didn't notice anything go down in quality. What I did notice was that they did go down in quantity. Same price, same quality, but you get less product. This is so true with food. Toblerone is one of the first food items that got affected by this. There was a prominent news article detailing how many grams it used to have, but suddenly you're getting a few triangles of Toblerone less for the same price. Then canned food like Spam and other lunch and meat products followed. Same price, less food. Everything has also retained their pandemic lockdown prices and even went up even more.